Welcome to the Natural Wonders. I'm your Dungeon Master, DJ.
I'm Dion, I play Galium.
I am Corey, I play Hector von Klaus.
I am David, I play Otta 314.
What's up, guys? It's Leotis, played by Brian.
I'm Jason, I play Chandler.
Chandler. You changed your name again?
Yeah.
Is
What
it
do you
the
mean?
Chandler or?
No, just Chandler. I'm a
Okay.
small orphan child.
Oh
My
yeah, I
Parents
forgot.
died during the slum wars.
Wait a second. Is the Rattler dead?
No,
He's
We
the
don't
who?
know.
he's
in hiding.
reincarnated.
Otter 314 is looking for him.
He's being hunted down by a sentient robot.
All right, so what I did is I came up with questions for everyone. It's not a very detailed question. It's just a question to get some role-playing part of it. So we'll start with, I guess, Chandler. Have you ever betrayed someone? Not within the party before this. Or have you ever done something that you knew would benefit you to someone else's detriment, and why did you do it?
I mean, I don't. The character, I mean, yes, he has, but I don't think in his mind he saw it as hurting somebody else just because he's not aware of other people around him.
He's got no empathy whatsoever.
No, not at all.
Sociopath.
Yeah.
Isn't that our whole group, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
This dude wants
I
more
mean,
shadow.
yes, but I mean, to him, no. In his mind, no, he has not.
Okay, all right. Leotis. Bards and entertainers are different because bards use like music infused by magic. Did this magic come naturally, or did you have to seek it out? What was training like to become a bard for you?
Well, to be honest, I started off as kind of an okay musician. My dad was trying to teach me to, follow in his footsteps. He wanted a legacy. And I was doing okay, but there was like a competition they were having. And of course, dear old dad, he wanted to kind of push it over the top, kind of, work it a little bit. So he, no magic was allowed at this thing. But dear old dad found a way to get that happening for me. He had a friend.
Yeah.
And needless to say, I won the competition, but then they found out later and we lost all the prize money. But now, I'm a bard.
Perfect. All right, Otter. You are as far as you're aware, you're the first golem to achieve sentience of any sort. How would you handle confronting another golem that you discovered maybe had sentience, as far as you are aware?
The Sentius is is it hard to achieve?
Well, you're the only one who achieved it, as far as you know.
Ah,
You don't even know if it's possible to achieve it.
I would probably approach that golem as respectful and thinking that he was thinking alike like me, trying to better the world or better the situations that we might come across, to be to do the right thing and honor of protecting the weak and the taken advantage of.
Okay, good. Hector, did you, during your training to become a cleric of St. Cuthbert, did you ever come into conflict with the leadership of St. Cuthbert?
No.
Okay. And why is that?
I'm a law and order kind of guy, and so I take authority very seriously, and authority is, I don't
Would
challenge
you follow them even if they were making maybe a morally gray decision? Or would you follow law and order to the extreme? If law meant maybe something bad would happen and
Righteousness.
maybe say some innocents would be hurt in order to preserve law and order.
it's a case-by-case basis. It's a pretty big question. I don't really. It depends on the extent to what those people were hurt, why they were hurt, and
Okay,
if maybe they were
All
in the
right,
wrong.
I'll try to give you a more specific example. Say, for example, in Old Brown, there was a gang that became super radicalized and began carrying out. Think of the IRA. would you and the government decided to go in there and start rounding up everybody in order to preserve law and order, would would Hector support something like that?
Yeah, rounding them up. I wouldn't necessarily say if I knew the end goal was just straight up execution of everyone.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think that would be something he would do. Would be help round those guys up.
Okay. All right.
Authority only blinds you, Hector.
This is gonna be good.
Probably not. I've seen you role play. Describe the case that you were most disappointed in the ending. You know, you're kind of a PI kind of guy. Has there ever been a case where you came to the end, whether it's solved or unsolved, and you were left wanting?
Well, I'm never left wanting with a case. As long as it gets done, I'm happy. And as long as the person that sent me on the case is, happy with the outcome, then I think I'm...
Have you ever had a case go unsolved?
The case I'm on right now hasn't been solved yet. The one finding her and the one with finding what's-his-face.
No, I think he's over at the other house.
I was thinking, you know how he used to play Dungeons and Dragons all the time. Him and Paul and
Thank you.
John Hall and Dave Elsas and
Did it show up?
they used to play that
Probably. Yeah, that's loud.
throughout the night.
Really?
Nobody else is speaking into the mic, so
Yeah.
it'll be easy to pick up.
Yeah. All right. So previously on the Natural Wonders, is everyone satisfied with their answers to that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you?
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
That's good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Previously on the Natural Wonders, after stealing a map of Old Brown as well as a delivery schedule of some sort, set for tonight, the party reached the Slug, a well-established tavern in Old Brown that was not mentioned at any point. The history of the Slug was not mentioned at any point up into this. No one knew what it was. You guys were first discovered that this tavern is well out of place here. And it was there you met Tabitha, the tavern, the owner, proprietor of the tavern, who was sending out letters to various gangs throughout Old Brown. Old Brown, as you remember, as you can recall, think gangs of New York or something like that. It's just completely run by the gangs, and there are hundreds of gangs, some ranging from 6, like maybe the Westmore Boys, to hundreds, perhaps thousands, like the Southland Slashers at this point, or before that, the Old Brown Boys. So the gathering was going to take place. The gathering was, the Slug is considered the peaceful point of Old Brown, and the gathering was where gangs could come. All the gangs would come and discuss some critical matter. In this case, going to war with the Southland Slashers, who would become the most powerful gang in Old Brown after exterminating the Old Brown Boys, who was discovered was really just a front for a lot of the members of Project Hawkwing. So you guys were left. We left at the end of the gathering with Hector rallying the various gang leaders to go to war with the Southland Slashers, and that's where we left off.
Law and order.
We're in
You're
the slug
in the
right
Slug right now.
now. Okay. My character was just tag along for the rest of the last one? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to separate you.
This is silent.
And Bannock ran off.
He Duncaned.
Yeah, that's right.
Which was ironic because I created that whole sort of thing with the idea that Kehoe's character would be there because he's the bard and charismatic. And so I was like, oh, this will be a really good time for Kehoe to shine as Leotis.
Yeah,
Is now a good time to start playing some tunes?
You could play tunes now.
I think he was expecting you to round up.
But Hector did it just fine. Hector did a really...
Well, no, he has a bigger end game. He could probably use those gangs to form like some kind of communist regime.
Oh, gosh. Yes. So, do you guys want to? Now the gang leaders are talking amongst themselves. They're about to leave the Slug to go rally the troops. Their troops are close by. Everyone's kind of approached the Slug, but now it's time to spread out and get the word out. The war with the Southland Slashers is about to go down tonight.
Well, I'd like to give a little unofficial bardic inspiration then, and I'm gonna gear my Peaceful But Never the King just because I need to spread that song far and wide.
Oh God.
I'm gonna gear it more towards the king of the Southland slashers.
Okay, so you changed the lyrics a little bit.
Alter a little bit, when bands go to different towns, they're like, they're like
Like
down
Bend over
in
the
Detroit. So I'm gonna gear it towards that. just a little inspiration. Everybody heading out.
All right, so the music's playing in the background now. Not really in the background. He's, maybe some other musicians have taken up the notes and are picking it up pretty quick. This song is incredibly catchy, as we remember. Incredibly catchy, everybody.
It's like fire.
Yeah, if it was YouTube, you'd have 1 billion hits right now. Yes. Something like that.
What is a YouTube?
I
And
don't know if the population can sustain that. I don't know if the world can sustain that kind of population here. Without any kind of modern medicine and 1 billion people. That's a lot of
I
people.
didn't say 1 billion people. I said 1 billion hits.
You're right. Sorry.
If you've seen Noah watch YouTube, you know
Oh
that you can watch the video, the same
Refresh.
video 100 times,
Refresh.
and
You're
still
right,
want to
you're
watch
right.
it.
That was a new move on my part.
All right, so the gang leader's leaving out, and Tabitha is over at the bar, and she kind of ushers you guys over at this point. And so war it is then.
Is Tabitha single?
She's an older
She's a
woman.
widow.
She's a widow.
But is she a pretty old widow?
She's pretty decrepit.
Cougar? Is she a cougar?
That's what I was getting at. I don't know if we term in our world here,
I
but
mean,
A lioness?
no,
It's like that one time that she had that fire.
she's average for a 50-year-old woman.
okay.
You just
not
want her
too
for
I was
her,
just curious. I
her
wasn't gonna
beer.
hit on her or anything. I'm just curious.
That's an
Krog.
odd. Well, that's an odd curiosity. to have.
Just wondering.
What's her cup size? Can you tell me that?
How is she dressed?
Yeah.
Is her brassiere ripped?
She's more of like a strawberry or a peach jam kind of person.
Strawberry peach jam. Okay. A lot of good people will die tonight and the next coming days. You realize that?
We'll do what we have to do.
That's the building blocks of revolution, unfortunately.
I agree.
Wait, did you say people are going to die?
Yes.
Huh.
I'm sorry. Was there a question in there?
No, I'm just.
Chandler? Chapman? What was your name again?
It's Chandler.
Where did you come from, Chandler?
He looks a lot like the Rattler.
Yes, he does bear some striking
You
similarities.
guys make sure you're talking to your mics a little
Yeah.
bit. You're not.
I'm one of old Grant's kids. I helped deliver the letters. Don't you remember?
Yeah, but your flesh looks really tangy.
I'm actually really sensitive about that. My parents died in a house fire in the middle of the gang wars, and
What's wrong with your teeth?
I don't brush.
It's an
They're
old
sh-
brown.
They're sharp. They're sharp. They look like they were never even human teeth.
I don't care. It's fine.
Yeah,
That's fine.
yeah, you can, Mom. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
In Old Brown, a weapon's a weapon, so I sharpened my teeth to help defend myself.
Nice.
That's
strat.
pretty. That's
Is-
really
is- is-
dedicated.
Is that a tail?
It's meta.
No, God, it's not a tail.
I don't think that one's have
No,
tails.
it doesn't.
Sorry.
You're thinking of a kobold.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I don't know what's wrong with me today.
Speciesism.
Me
Oh.
too.
Obviously, you guys have an
You all look
ignorance
alike to me.
I heavily glare at you for your ignorance to cultures.
Gosh. And it's at that point one of the leaders, he runs back in.
XD.
I'm firing up one of the chariots.
Firing up the vape machine.
Fate machine. At this point, one of the leaders runs in. Fires in the distance! And everyone's kind of rushes outside, and all throughout Old Brown, you can see like black pillars of smoke rising in the distance.
I thought it's night.
It is.
How
This
do we
is
see
this
the
is an
flames?
Old Brown.
The fire's reflecting off the smoke rising in the air.
This is the fires in Old Brown.
Yes.
We're in Old Brown right now.
Well, I didn't know if it was like in the distance, like.
Oh.
It's
or
in the
something.
distance, but not that far in the distance.
Okay.
all within Old Brown. You can reasonably deduce.
It's not the fire that we set, or I set.
No,
Oh.
no, it's not that fire.
Okay.
Are all the gangs close by?
All the gang leaders.
Did you get a hold of Dan?
Yeah, he said as soon as he finishes his shower, he was waiting on hot water. He's gonna come over.
Okay. All the gang leaders are here, and they were the first to come. And the gangs are they're slower because there's more of them, and they've got supplies and weapons and stuff.
What's the one gang? The green one with the like
The
5
Westmore
people?
boys.
The Westmore boys. Go investigate the fires.
Okay, all right, and they're really not used to taking orders from anyone. So at first they're like, they look around, and then they head off towards the fires. At that point,
Is it, well, we'll send another one too. I don't know.
the
Maybe for backup since they
Well,
have
yeah.
like 5 people.
the fires are all spread out, and you hear murmuring throughout the gang leaders that they may be in the locations that maybe the gangs call their territory. Like the different gangs' territories may be being set on fire right now.
Okay.
And now the gang leaders are like, we need to go. We all need to go. Our territory's under attack. We need to go deal with it now.
If we leave now, the slug will be exposed, and they'll probably we know that they're trying to attack the slug. So this is surely a diversion.
But what about our people in our territory?
We'll send a few people to put out the fires, and hope that there's not an ambush waiting for them.
You mutter under your breath.
Well, what are we to do? Just let the place burn?
No, we take the fight directly to the Southland Slashers.
And how do you suppose we do that?
Attack! Charge!
All out bum rush.
It's like several mile walk or something running. By the time everyone gets there, it's like.
Gosh, I didn't expect.
So there's a fire in the distance, and they're asking.
Several fires. in the
Several.
distance.
Okay.
Yes. And from what you can hear through murmuring and chatter, is that the different territories of the gangs are being maybe set ablaze.
Maybe.
You don't know for sure. Everyone's kind of like, that looks like the Westmore boys' lands. That looks like the Brown lads.
Wow.
Whatever the gangs.
Who wants to rule a place like that?
Brown spot.
They really didn't think their name through when they came up with it.
No.
They're all of the same race.
The yellow belly yokels.
The Redskins.
We need to get. We'll get the. Isn't there like a fire department or something?
Not in Old Brown.
Does anybody have any like rain magic or can create
I
rain?
do.
You do.
I
You're
do. But I'd rather not use. I'm a healer, guys. The party healer. If I
Where's
use
our
all my.
health? Where's that? I just put out all the fires.
Yeah, I mean, you're a wizard. You've got water shit.
I'm not a wizard.
Ooh.
You're a wizard.
I haven't had my character sheet updated yet, so I only have 3 cantrips and they're all useless. Well, man, I didn't do anything. It's not my
Yeah,
fault.
that's
That's why your dad's a wizard.
Yeah. Otter 314 is a wizard.
What can I do? Throw a dice?
All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna all put out these fires one by one. All the gang members are gonna go. We're all gonna go together to put out the fires. We'll leave the slug defenseless, and if they decide to burn it down, then we'll just muster more support on our side. If the Southland Slashers just want to burn down the slug for no reason, then let them do it. We're gonna garner more support for our cause.
Very George Bush of you.
This is very Vietnam kind of strategy.
All right, so we're gonna do that, and all the wizards are gonna go. We're gonna try to.
Is everyone okay with that?
Hector, that sounds like
Yeah.
a brilliant plan, but I think I'm going to stay here and hold down the fort where there's no fires
All
and
right.
it's safer.
Okay.
I think
Are you
I'll help
scared of
him
fire?
because if people actually do come here, we can fend them off together.
No,
As a
that's the
team.
point. It'll be defenseless.
We're just going to sacrifice the slug
Slug.
to draw out the Southland Slashers.
Hey,
Well, that's what they're doing with the fires, right?
yeah.
What if we just pretend to abandon the slug like we're going to the fires? And then we ambush them when they come
But
to burn the slug.
none of the gang members are going to want to abandon their districts.
Well,
At least not without persuasion of some sort.
How about they go to their respective district and we stay here?
No, because that's a lot of gangs. We need to get one gang and fire control. So, I guess we already sent the Westmore boys. They're already gone. We'll send another decent-sized gang. Not the biggest gang, not one of the biggest gangs.
Okay.
A medium-sized gang.
Yeah, well, you find the yellow
6.
belly yokels.
The yellow belly yokels. Local.
What did you say?
That ignorance is coming out. The yellow belly yokels. Get some buckets. You guys need to run back and forth to the well and start putting out fires. Everyone else, this is what the Southland Slashers are trying to do. We need to wait in ambush position around the slug because they're going to try and attack the slug.
All right, give me a persuasion check. Or,
wait, I'm gonna give him.
Peace will bend over the key.
As he's saying that, I'm gonna.
bardic inspiration.
Radic inspiration.
What level is that?
1, I think. Or
Yeah, it's a bardic. It's not a spell. It's a.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm gonna give you bardic inspiration.
How does I don't understand it. Keo can be like 6 inches away from his mic and it gets picked up perfectly, and everyone else needs to basically crawl. It's something with his voice. It's good. All right, so what is that bardic inspiration? Like I know what it is mechanically, but what would it inspire? What would it help inspire him? Is it a song or a
You
story
got
of
this,
some
bro.
sort, or a bit of poetry?
Yeah, I'm just no. You know what? I'm just gonna do like a.
pyromancer, pyrotechnics.
Actually, yeah, I'll just.
Is it
I give-
1d4 or
Huh?
1d6?
1d6. I guess I'm not sure exactly what like skin wise I can.
Well, I mean, like it could be a song that he recalls about the rallying of some forces for defense or a trap, or it could be a war story that you've heard down the line.
Okay, no, that's good. You know what? I'm gonna. I'm sure in the history of Destria, there's been a famous story similar to like 300. You know, like where the you know if you were defending against unsurmountable odds, but it's because
Gotcha.
it was their home,
Gotcha.
and I'm just gonna. I guess.
Okay.
I
You can
bring
make
that up
something up in the history of Destria.
Okay, well, I make
All
that
right, and I'm
happen.
gonna
But, I mean-
cast guidance on myself.
You're not in the mic still.
What?
Cat that just came down here.
What? That's all right.
It's gonna be an interesting audio. You're not in your mic still, Corey.
Oh, I'm gonna cast guidance on myself too.
Okay, and what does that do?
One willing creature adds 1d4 to ability check of its choice after rolling once during the duration.
So is the bardic inspiration going out to all the gangs in the
Well,
crowd?
it's going out to him to make the persuasion check.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
You get a D6 and a D4.
Yeah. 17.
Guess
Okay.
you don't need it.
Plus 2, that's 19, and the 1d4. Is there a 4-sided die?
Yes, the pyramid.
Oh, right. I'm gonna do it. 4. So 21 and
23.
Yep, 23.
You're still not in your mic.
23. I got a 23.
If you just move your mic a little more this way, it's not so much that, it's that he keeps looking at me. He just needs to make his mic face.
23.
All right, 23. All right. So you're telling everyone, and you in your mind are recalling sometime during the Goblin Wars when some heroes of Korholt defended off like a, several thousand goblin-sized army.
Mm-hmm.
No offense.
Why would that offend him? He's just Chandler.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's you're starting to catch on.
I've heard goblins can be quite fierce and brave.
Those pathetic little things.
Man, you
They
lost it.
smell. They smell.
Okay. But during the time you're telling everyone about how the goblins they surprise attacked this city, and a couple heroes stepped up and rallied to the defenses of the city, and they fought off the goblins. And so you remember that, and you're kind of relaying that the message to the various leaders, and they're like, yes. And you see it, the wave of fear dissipate and instead replaced by like the wave of courage and bravery start to spread out through the group, and now like their eyes are locked and there's more firmness.
We're gonna take up defensive positions like among the buildings surrounding the slug.
Okay.
No one's gonna be in the slug.
Okay. What is Tabitha gonna be doing?
Just we're not gonna tell her anything. Just a normal.
She's gonna be a martyr.
Just well, okay. We'll tell her. We'll tell her that.
Stuff happening.
That the Southland Slashes are coming to the end, but we've
Are we-
taken up.
Wait, is our group? Are we staying here to ambush?
You know, do you guys want to stay in the slug? Do
I
you
was
think
gonna
that
say
would-
because I can actually produce an illusion of her if they show up.
But she's here.
Well, she
Wait. Oh, he's got the old lady in her hand. I forgot about her.
I'm just assuming you're repeatedly knocking her out every time. She's gonna have like some massive brain damage when she comes through.
Her face is just blue at this point.
Wait, did I not leave her somewhere? Or do I
I
still...
thought she was tied to your leg.
That was during a battle. He tied her to her leg so he could fight and drug her around.
I couldn't. I had to free up my arms.
That's disturbing.
So I put her in one of the bedrooms upstairs.
So you're leaving the slug for bait, and you're
Well,
gonna
no,
leave
we're
her-
staying in the slug.
You're staying in
We're staying in the slug?
We're staying in the slug.
Okay,
All
sounds
right.
a little scary.
And then you can cast an illusion that all the gangs are like we can close the windows, and you can
That's a minor illusion or not.
like a noise. You can cast like there's a crowd of people in here, right? We just close the windows. We close the windows, and then you cast the sound that there's a bunch of people in here, and while they're outside trying to bar everything up, that's when we set the ambush.
Okay. Yeah, I can make the sounds, and I can be as audible.
Because
as
I'm
a
just
scream.
assuming they're gonna try and go all Patriot on us and lock the church up and try and burn everyone inside.
Well, I can go as loud as a scream. So I'll make it sound like a lot of commotion inside, and
Is a scream on the same level as like a?
Well, we'll all be talking very
Casual
loudly,
commotion.
and then we'll bump into like benches and
I
stuff.
mean,
like
and also the range for that is 30 feet. So, like you make it in this. Are you gonna make it on the outside of the?
no. What we'll do is I'll just talk and act like I'm giving a speech, and you guys like respond like quiet. You all like we act like it's a person giving a speech, so everyone will be
I
quiet.
thought because then I have to only focus on one voice. And
Yeah.
It'll be like in Home Alone where he has the cardboard cutouts on the train
Yeah,
tracks.
exactly.
Dang.
we could set up
We
some like,
could
pots and
with
pans
silhouettes
on,
like
things on
casting
chairs.
light on.
I like that.
Have you guys like walking back and forth in front of the windows and stuff really quickly, and like changing your sizes and like standing up on your tippy toes and ducking around?
That's right. We got this.
yourself
We
weird
got
ears.
this. We'll tell Tabitha what's going on.
I actually want to pull Tabitha aside real fast.
Okay.
So listen, Grams. Is there hazard pay for sticking my neck out to defend this place?
What? You should defend this because I helped protect you all these years,
Chandler.
Chandler.
Yeah,
I took
that's-
you into my wing. I fed you and clothed you and gave you a place to sleep when you had nowhere to go.
Yeah, but this is different.
And you're a boy. What are you even doing in the combat?
I've seen some stuff.
Forgot that he's a boy.
I've seen things.
Now go on, dear. Go out the back. Go with the other children. Go find a nice safe space. Just trying to usher you out the back door.
All right, so I'm going to gather up all the children then.
God.
God.
Famous last words. Gather up all the children.
I'm sensing a little bit of like an ISIS thing here.
I'm just waiting for the one kid that he knocked out.
No, he's gonna train a bunch of child soldiers.
No, it's. I'm going to tell them once I've got all the
Okay,
kids
Somalia,
together out
whatever.
back. It's like, all right, listen, runts. A battle's about to take place, and while all the adults are out there killing each other, bleeding, dying, we're going to loot the bodies and make a profit.
My daddy's in the battle.
I'm sorry, you probably won't see him again.
Such a natural leader.
Okay.
Well, listen, I'll take good care of you. For every 10 gold pieces you find, I'll let you keep 1 silver.
I don't. You know, I want to first preface this by saying that you are in fact Jewish. So when I say you're acting like a Jew,
He's a businessman.
you're,
Is this like a descendant of what's his name, the Wagoneer, the
oh my gosh, yeah. So the future is what was the guy's name?
Osmond or Oz?
Osteoporosis.
What was the Corey? Do you remember
What?
the wagon
gypsy?
guy, the gypsy that always gypped us out of gold?
Oh, Ugmar?
Umar.
Thank you.
The only reason why I know that is I put my @ on Twitter as Ugmar. So
Dang it,
Is that a
Ugmar.
past?
Yeah, it's our last adventure.
It was
He's just
yeah,
a
it was this
cheap
guy
guy.
that would he would cart us around. He would help us get transported to places, but he was he always ripped us off. He would nickel and dime us and
He would talk to.
oh, that costs.
He would
Cost you
work
to
out
get
a
off
deal.
the thing here.
Like someone would, manage to whittle him down some money and say, okay, he'll agree to that, and then he goes to 2 other people and basically makes that money up somehow. Dang it, Ugmar.
So listen, we got to start looking out for ourselves. So while the battle's going on, we're going to be looting the place.
Give me a persuasion check. As motivating as that was. They do like gold, and they're orphans. A lot of them are orphans, so they'll take.
Are they really gonna be finding gold on people?
No coppers and.
17.
All right, so
this is how the Jewish religion
nearly
started.
all of them at this point. No, maybe a couple stragglers, the weaker-looking ones that you probably don't even want.
Oh, we don't want those.
Leave out the back.
That's true.
What?
You guys could loot the weapons and then give it to people that have no weapons.
Oh, that's a good idea, Dion.
That sounds like some Stalingrad Russian army.
Yeah.
The man
That-
that has the
The man
rifle.
who has the ammo picks up the rifle and shoots.
But it's true. They're severely under.
Equipped.
Yes, under-equipped. Thank you. So, but he doesn't sound like he's working that deal out at all.
I mean, if it looks valuable, I'll take it.
All right. How are you just having the other groups disband and hide out nearby? Or do we have like a general strategy of what we want to impose here, or just make the noise, lure in the Southland slashers, and then
I imagine once the slashers are in, they we just flank them from behind
Yeah,
or
we'll
something.
just flank them from behind. We got bows and arrows.
Or
we got
is
a
there a way-
couple. We got a couple.
Magic missile.
Yeah, we got a couple area effect spells.
Wait a second. Is there a way we can lure them into a building and then lock them in and burn it?
Ooh, I could.
He's got grease.
I could use mold earth and then
Shoot
block
grease
the
on
path.
the ground or something.
Grease
can
the
block their
ground, and
path?
then we'll use a fireball to blow it up.
So we're
Dude,
gonna blow
this
up
is
the slug
gonna be awesome.
it went from we'll use the slug as bait to let's torch it.
Well, we don't have to lure them into the slug. We can.
Yeah, we'll lure them around the flood.
Well, he said he can. What is that? You said you can use to block
I
a
have
path.
mold earth. I can block off the path to the
And
door.
then you'll grease it, and then we'll set it on fire.
It's over for them.
All right.
So we lure them in the alley
Pigs
around
to the slaughter.
Let's lure. Yeah, we can lure them in the alley around the slug and then block them, grease them, and burn them.
That is dark. Now that we,
Oh,
we
wait,
went,
it'll have to be
So I was actually a little away from my
10
character.
feet square.
Guys, are we sure that can't we just team up with these guys?
I didn't realize that Leotis was all about.
Yeah, that's. Sorry, guys. I don't know where I went for a minute there.
And Hector is like so far from law and order and protecting people at this point. It's for the greater good.
It is. Well, I mean, that sounds like a good plan. Trapping them and greasing them and setting them on fire.
boiling them up,
Okay.
putting
Just
them in the
so
oven
you
for
guys are.
470.
So you guys think you're gonna lure all the Southland slashers into the inn and set it all on fire?
No, we're not. They're not into the end.
No, we're going to an
Are there,
alleyway.
is there like alleyways around it?
We're
right?
gonna grease up all the alleys, and we're gonna
Well,
get
no.
them in there.
We won't grease them up at all.
Oh,
right
going
now.
dry.
Right now.
Okay.
We're gonna wait for them to come in, as many as they're sending, and then we spring the ambush. And if they're all bunched up, away from the inn, because we do not want to set the inn on fire.
Okay.
we attack. And if we can't grease them up without risking setting the inn on fire, then we don't do it. We just, ambush them. I'm sure at least half of these gang members have sneak attack.
No, they're not all rogues. No, they're just more of like most of them.
Stealthy.
Every one of these guys, even level 1 adventurers, are a rare thing in this world. So most of these people are just basically 10s on all their stats, really no special abilities. Maybe some of them, like maybe a big boss in the future, may have special abilities.
Okay, so just before we do this, there's no absolute, we're absolutely sure there's no way we can convince these guys to just not attack. I mean, they're all part of the downtrodden. I mean, this
No,
whole
they're
area.
working with Dragon Lightning
Yes.
But because of coercion?
because of money. Probably. I don't know.
Because of
Power.
greed.
Power. Because of power.
Nice. Okay. All right. And it's at
Good, I'm
that
convinced now.
it's at that point while you guys are in the old slug still, or the slug,
Doing a little silhouette.
walking around the street.
Michael Jordan's in the window with the basket.
Someone's on the train, carted around. I thought you said they were out of town. All right, and you hear what was worked out between the other gangs. You just weren't caught on. They had like some sort of sign that they were going to pass along when they saw some of the Southland Slashes approaching. It's some like songbird.
Yeah. In the city.
Yeah.
So-
Nobody
A
cares.
pigeon.
Well, now you don't know if it's an actual pigeon or the actual symbols of or the sound.
Just to avoid any collateral.
Yeah, good luck.
Well,
Have you seen this group?
I know, but I have to do what I can, even against odds. I'm gonna use illusory script,
Okay.
and I'm gonna put messages on the walls around the slug that cannot be seen by the Southland Slashers.
Okay. You can pick which individuals see it.
Yeah, I can. Let's see. Any creatures I designate. Yeah.
So we're just gonna assume that you talk to these hundreds of gang guys.
He did
Just
say-
the leaders.
he did
Just the
say
leaders.
that.
The leaders are the only
Alright.
ones that need to see
I'm
it.
just gonna put messages that say, if you're not Southland Slashers, stay away or die.
Perfect.
XD.
This place that they've all called home, this place of safety for who knows how many years.
No, it's around.
It's
it.
just
It's
for now.
around
Just
it,
for
okay?
now.
It's just to keep the
We'll
The
paint it. We'll
innocents
paint
away.
over it afterwards.
Let's be honest, it's probably going to get burnt down by the end of this.
The money,
It only
the money
lasts,
that
it'll only last for 10 days at most.
Well, it'll
At
probably
most.
last a
The
couple
rain
hours
washes
after the
off.
fire gets it.
Well, that's a good point. Yeah. So we don't have to
Look,
worry
they're
about
trying to
any-
discourage us from our plan.
No, I love the plan. I'd love to see what happens. All right.
XD.
And I'm assuming you guys are still inside the slug talking.
I'm out back with the kids,
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
formulating our plan.
It's kinda
And
weird.
if any of you look out the window, you can see maybe 20 or 30 members of the Southland Slasher standing, and they've got like well-equipped armor, well-equipped swords, stuff that doesn't belong in Old Brown. That they're clearly more well off than the rest of the gangs, and they're standing out there, and some of them are breaking off at this point to I don't know
Like they're splitting up into
smaller
different
groups. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, so they have metal armor?
Yes.
All right. If you have shock and grasp, use that.
Shock and grasp.
Wait, can we catch them before they split up? Because you kind of said that all.
If you want to run out there and get their attention,
How far away are they?
I
Like,
got
is this
shocking
just like in
grasp.
front of the slug?
It doesn't
Is
work
it like a
damage,
big
so-
opening?
there's
I
an
mean,
does
opening.
more
Yeah,
damage
like
if they have-
there's
It's like a big
probably
courtyard in
100
front.
feet maybe as they're appearing from the other side, and they come in with their nice shiny armor. The lights, are still reflected. It reflects the light from inside the slug. So you're going outside then before
Yeah.
they break off.
I'll go outside.
All right.
Godspeed.
Since when was a gang ever working for the government?
Let's just go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh boy. Ah.
Just calling them out right
Wait,
now.
wait,
Anybody
all
want
of us?
initiative or
Come
just
on,
Lori?
Hector.
It was very brave of you, Hector.
Where are my dice?
Way to go, Hector.
Good
Someone,
try.
Dad, can you come
Good.
behind me and
I'll
cast
come
grease
behind.
on it,
I
and
will
then-
cast grease. Not
ready
yet.
to-
Tell me when.
Block him in.
And then, yeah, you block him in, and do you have a fire spell?
I got a fire bolt.
Oh, wait, I have firebolt.
Oh. I don't know.
I'll
We'll
just be
probably
like,
have to
pew,
use
pew,
that.
pew, pew.
We'll probably have to do that instead of blocking him in.
You know what? I see what's going on here, so I guess I can't really. You can't. Didn't know you were gonna jump on out there.
Initiative.
Do you want a plain white grid?
Yeah,
I got a 13.
And I've also got that other thing you made me make.
yeah. No, that sounds like. See, you say I don't even plan this stuff, and yet they still are gonna end up walking right into it. Not a trap. It's just a map I had Jason.
No,
make.
no, it's a trap. Let's not do this anymore.
Scrap everything.
Run back inside.
Let's just 1v20.
You got
3v.
this, Hector. We believe in you.
I just get slaughtered.
All right. Let's see.
Oh.
Everyone roll initiative in case you guys decide to join the battle.
You know, let me get a dice there.
Oh, holy crap.
I rolled a 13. It's not a 20-sided dice. Oh, okay.
7.
You
Sorry.
were touching the white one.
No, no.
Oh, that is.
Otter,
7.
Did you do anything?
7.
Galium,
18.
No, you get a plus
Canuck
1 to your
is
initiative.
not here.
That is-
Got him.
is this
Leotis,
your-
19.
Who,
yeah,
DJ?
You
Hector?
got a 8.
8.
Your
No,
initiative
okay.
is
Hector
whatever
got
you roll
13.
plus
What did you
that.
get, Jason?
All right.
5.
Dang.
You got a 19, right, Leotis?
19, yeah.
That's what you said. All right.
What?
Just thinking something I should maybe.
All right, so Leotis, it's technically your turn if you wanted to do anything.
Okay, where
I feel like that's the building.
you're just outside the door, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna reach outside the door and just give you a little tap on the shoulder and give you Long Strider.
Okay, what's that do?
All right.
It increases your speed by 10 feet.
Ooh, that's 2 squares.
Run
So
more
you-
eagerly to death.
So you crack open the door, be like,
Yeah, it's a little.
so
it's like a
brave.
tap on the button.
So brave. Such a revolutionary.
I
Shay
give you a sporty pat on the butt to go get him, and you feel it tingly all of a sudden.
Che would be so proud of you right now. All right, Galium,
Yes.
your turn.
There's nothing I can do right now, is there?
Well, I'm just
I'm
saying
right
you don't have
behind
to
you.
do
Can
anything.
Can I stay behind you?
Yeah. What? He got the lowest roll.
I don't think there's anything I can do right now.
No, you didn't get the lowest. Maybe you did. Roland, what did you get?
5.
Yeah, Roland. There, Chandler got the lowest. All right, Galen, are you not doing anything? All right, 4 of you got like 2 big muscle guys and 2 like maybe like the sidekicks and a wrap off that are like, yeah, get him, man, get him, or like accompanying
The hype men.
yeah,
is
the
what
hype
they're
men. You got
called.
2 hype men and 2 really muscle guys.
Just quick layout again. Do we have there's alleyways that kind of go up to the back of it?
Yeah,
Yes.
right there.
Okay,
Right
so
there.
this is okay. So in front of it's open, and then alleyways behind it.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
Right.
right. So, can you give me some hype men? If you have 2 bugbears and 2 orcs, that'd probably
Ooh, look at
That's
that.
a very big man.
Got some straight up thugs in here.
bad guy. Ooh, nice.
AK, all day.
AK-21 is
How
my
many
favorite.
did you want?
And 2 smaller guys. Yeah, that's good.
They were
they get
smaller back in the
guns?
day.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the hype man?
It's a big hype man. It's cool.
Is bad guy. I like that.
All right. If you could put those guys right over here, because they're running towards Hector, but they're not at Hector. Hector's going to be able to get to him first.
This is hard without a mouse.
Am I supposed to? Who's right behind you,
crap, I'm
Corey?
making shapes.
You are.
Epic.
So in the middle is I'm actually going to use my cantrip of message, and I'm pointing to Hector. And we're like, "Hey man, I can hear you now. You can hear me."
Hey,
Where did you want
to
these
give,
guys?
because you can hear me and I can hear you.
I'm sorry. I believe your turn was 2.
DJ,
turns
where do you
ago.
want these guys?
Oh.
Just
it's not
right in
initiative.
front of them. Isn't it? We're going
Are we
through
fighting
initiative.
right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. We can do it next turn though. It's a good idea. Like
Microphone.
walkie-talkie
Yeah,
kind
Yeah,
of
just so we got a little, base command going.
Sir Jeff to Sir.
Sir Jeff. All right, and then
H-bomb, come in.
Hector, you're up. So they're charging. Those 4 guys, swords drawn. Ah! Get 'em!
That's a gat.
let's see. I guess I'm just gonna confront them.
Oh, jeez.
Oh look.
Divine retribution.
I'm just going to cast Sacred Flame.
Power
on,
word
the
kill.
guy closest.
What is
What's the
sacred flame?
do?
Hype man 1.
It's just 1d. It's just 1d8. It's a cantrip. 1d8 radiant damage.
Nice.
Oh, so if he steps in, calculated.
All right.
All right. Crap. I forgot. Oh, it's a dexterity save.
Dexterity saving throw.
On the heavy armored guy who probably has very low dexterity.
He got a 3, so he failed.
Coming in clutch. Clutch.
3 damage.
3 damage.
Hey, that's damage.
All right, and what does that
damage,
look
bro.
like? What does Sacred Flame look like?
I haven't read it. I assume it's some kind of yellowy fire, like a yellowy firebolt. Like if this were Might and Magic, it'd be the generic
Wait, you're what again?
cleric.
Is it like the Atlantic gas light, the little blue flame that just...
Like I imagine what a firebolt would look like, except more yellow. Flame-like radiance descends on the creature that you can see within range. Okay, so I imagine
Into the mic, please.
this yellowy fire kind of just absorb into this person from thin air, just all the way around him, and just kind of burns him.
But they continue to go towards you, but it hurts.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Tickles him. Give him a little tickle.
Yes, little tickle. All right. And then, can you move this big guy right next to Hector?
Uh-oh, come on, Hector.
He's got the gat.
Bash his head in Hector.
Actually, no. I want one of the guys with the weird.
Oh, I thought those were the hype men.
Those are the hype men. Those big guys
Oh.
there.
I thought there
With
was
the
like
weird
20 people.
Egghead. There are, but these 4 charge forth right now because they just see Hector and they think, "Oh, this will be easy."
Oh,
All right.
This be easy.
And he's got this big morning star.
Is this one of the hype men or the big?
No,
guy?
this is the big muscle guy.
Uh-oh.
And let's see.
Egghead looking. Oh wait, I should have probably
9
moved outside.
Plus 4, 13
No.
to hit.
Missed.
Miss. All right. So yeah, it just hits your shield, bounces off, no problem. Otter.
Cast grease, not at these 4 guys, but into the larger group of guys.
Okay, I'll do that. I
Okay.
cast in the larger group of guys. Grease. Highly flammable grease. Do I shoot it out of my butt? Is that how I do it?
No, you have a little.
It covers.
It's out of your front. It's just jacks over.
It just covers a 10-foot square. By the way.
Oh,
Was it? It looks like it was more on his thing. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I know.
So that was just
I'm
like a
actually, I'm
little...
actually using D&D Beyond right now, Jason. It's pretty
Oh,
cool.
you
so
really?
that's
Looking
2
up the
people.
spells.
Oh, nice.
That's 2 people that have grease on them.
Yeah, he's got. Well, it's a 10-foot square, so there's 4 people that've got grease on them. Ah! Ugh,
Maybe
like
it'll spread because
Chick-fil-A.
those people will be covered in grease. They'll be running around, probably looking for help, spreading fire on other
It's in
people.
their eyes. They can't
Yeah.
see.
All right.
I imagine the fire would be pretty contagious in the middle of a large group.
So what just happened is one of the guys catches fire from the sacred flame, and then the big brute comes, and as he's smashing the shield behind him, you just see. Ah! like a
Three Stooges out there.
yeah. Wait, what's that about? And they're hitting each other and stuff. Yeah. All right, Chandler, you're in the back with your group of children.
All right, so we hear the sounds of fighting, and I tell them, all right, battle's about to start. Scatter, don't be seen. So are there like trees or bushes that I can hide in?
Not trees, but like besides this front area, it's kind of
Shrubbery.
alleyways and stuff, and very like rubble, dilapidated buildings and stuff. It'd be really easy for you to hide.
Dumpsters.
All right, well, I
Yeah.
want to
Trash
I want to stealth my way into and hide in a building nearby.
Okay, you can just move yourself wherever.
I'll be hiding right here.
Oh God.
Hey, we see you. It's the Rattler.
Otter's like the Rattler.
Magic
No,
missile.
I want to stealth. Do I have to roll for that, or?
You do, but you get advantage because everyone's in combat, distracted.
Oh, sweet.
Epic.
15.
20.
Epic.
I've got 5 stealth.
Yeah, that's right. You're a beast stuff.
And then
20.
So 20.
Epic.
All right, and where's my other 20? So these two are gonna try to look for you, but they get no advantage. Sorry.
Like, there he is.
Hey!
What's that guy doing?
I'm sorry.
Did you get an,
Hey, it's the Rattler.
Did you get an natural?
You got a nat 20. Like, what are the odds? I mean, 1 in 5, or 1 in 20, I guess.
It's that
Everybody
car.
for him.
That car.
Whoops. All right, so this guy, the little hype man sees you. The other guys don't, but the hype man does. And then Leotis, it's your turn again. So like you're like jumping through buildings, acting all stealthy, and you kind of like you don't trip, but you catch a big rock, and the rock like rolls out to the vat, and they just look over, and you're like. All right, Leotis.
Okay. I guess I'm going to. We have windows on all sides.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna point. First of all, I'm pointing to Hector
All right.
so that we establish the radio connection.
Gotcha. Is that a minor action?
No, it's a spell.
I know, but what kind of action does it take to cast it? What's the spell called?
It's called Message, and it's 1 action.
Massage.
Okay, so you can move now. That'll be all right.
And I'm gonna move over to. Is this me?
No, this guy right there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's got to move. Okay, I'm just gonna move
Now
over.
I would suggest not using that right now because it says you point to him then whisper a message. Like it's not like you establish radio contact.
Well, it lasts for 1 round.
Yes.
It's a cantrip.
Yeah. 1 round is everyone's gonna be done. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I need. That's fine.
All right. All right. All right.
I'm gonna give him my message. Oh wait.
Luke.
Hey, Hector. Hector.
Huh? Did I go crazy?
It's okay. I'm in your head. Don't worry about it. It's Leotis.
Why? Why are you in my head?
Don't worry about it.
Get out here and fight. What are you doing?
No, that's not really my role.
That's
Not
enough-
really.
That's
meant
enough
for that.
whispering with.
Just lead them around the alley to the left.
Wait,
That way
but
it'll bottleneck them.
wait, no, I can like.
I can set I can set an illusion that looks like you going cornered somewhere, and they'll go after that, thinking
But
it's
I'm
you.
out here. Oh well, yeah.
He's in the middle of fighting. Hey, what's up there?
All right. But I'd
That's
have to-
enough. No, we've game planned for like 20 minutes.
Okay.
We're not. This whispering session is done.
We
Technically,
can whisper back.
you did. You guys just had a conversation whispering.
Well, did you say all you needed to say?
Galen, it's your turn.
So like people have oil on them, correct?
Cast
Yes,
fire.
but in the back. These are the only 4 in combat right
All
now.
right, so I can. My firebolt is 120 feet.
No,
Are
you
they?
can definitely hit him.
All right, so I'm gonna walk out a little bit.
All right,
I'm gonna like
Caleb.
set up
You
over.
will provoke attack of
Do it.
opportunity.
Just do it.
Do it.
Doesn't
It's
matter.
worth.
All right.
You get killed.
Nat 20.
Hold
Oh, wait,
on.
I think I have like 12 health.
Damn it,
Something
Dion.
something like that. I don't remember.
Hold on, here we go. 15 to hit.
I don't know what my armor class. 12. Yeah,
That's
sure.
a hit.
Yeah.
Where's my other? Oh. Okay. 5.
So you literally have
9.
level 1 health because you don't have it updated.
11 damage.
Well, I am at 1 health. Okay. Well,
So,
Just steps out the door.
you're trying to. It's a morning star, so you're trying to squeeze by, and these two are going back and forth, and like he's not even paying attention to you, but a morning star just like swings across your face and like beats you against the wall. Hector, you're not even really aware until he's screaming in pain that he tried to pass you.
But he gets the spell off.
it's so tight.
Yeah, what spell are you using?
I'm casting Firebolt. I don't have to roll, right?
What's it say?
It does.
There's no save.
Did you say Firebolt or Fireball?
Firebolt.
I think it's just an attack.
Make a ranged spell attack against the target on a hit. Takes 1d10 damage. So
So
roll.
it's plus,
20.
you get a +5.
Yeah.
Make it count. You didn't.
8.
But wait, no, you're just trying to attack the grease, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well it's not really moving, so.
Yeah,
just-
you're right.
If you guys remember Game of Thrones season 2, when she lights the dragons light the warlock on fire.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty much what you're looking at.
Okay.
And the smell of burnt flesh.
And grease.
Permeates in grease. It's like McDonald's. It permeates in the air.
Many of the hungry residents around Old Brown just
Let me get a
Are they having a
McNugget.
barbecue at the Slug?
Let me get a 20-piece
Gathering.
McNugget. All right, I killed people.
Yeah, you killed 4
I'm gonna.
people.
Can
They
I
just-
limp
So
away?
these 3 are dead.
No. They're guys
The
out
grease
Scott.
fire spreading amongst the people.
Well, they're running around, and the other
is it
guys are trying to
working?
help put them out, but they can't. They're trying to pour water, and everyone knows you don't put water on a grease fire. It's making it worse. Amateurs, they don't know anything about fire safety. They didn't take any classes or anything.
Smokey the Bear back there.
Yeah. Ah! Ah! And that's when this hype man goes after you, Chandler.
So what about the ambush? All the other gang members.
How many
You
people?
guys haven't seen any sort of everyone. It's only 20 guys. Do you want to initiate the ambush now?
So did I kill? How many
No,
people
not
did I?
yet, I guess.
It's your call.
because you said they have hundreds of members, right?
Oh, you guys. Yeah, this is the Southland Slashers have. You don't know the exact number, but it's definitely in the hundreds.
Okay.
What was that?
Well, not.
How many people did I ignite?
You ignited 4 guys. They didn't really know what was going on. They don't know what grease is necessarily. It's like, oh, what is this? And then there's. Ah! All right. and
Just
move to-
imagine him from like you're saying Thrones, Battle of Blackwater, just the like
Oh
archers
yeah,
just, like,
yeah, definitely.
Okay.
All
Who's
right.
up?
This guy's attacking Chandler, who tried to
You
hide.
can talk to me now, by the way.
I'm
You
about
can,
to
you can
clock
snipe
out.
your turn, probably.
And he's got a nice. He's just got a 2-handed
Yeah,
axe
we'll-
on him,
we'll run back
and he
there.
runs at you. And he's like, ah! And he just swings
I
it.
gotta heal him.
And
You're gonna heal
18
him and
to
then
hit.
bring them
So
back.
Yeah. I'll move first, provoking an
11
attack of
damage.
opportunity,
Okay.
and then I'll
All right.
heal him.
So he swings his great axe, and you manage to deflect most of it, but it just drives. There's a lot of pressure from the deflection into you, and it kind of knocks the wind out of you. So you don't take maybe blood damage, but maybe mental and emotional damage. It's definitely in the form of 12 damage.
Emotional damage?
There's not really emotional
I know.
damage.
I was just.
I don't have that on my sheet, DJ.
Okay, dicks. All right.
So like his mind hurts.
What?
What?
And then if you can move this big guy, he watched his friends burn alive, and it's going to start with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, I can't get to him. Can you just move him that way, though?
Yes, once I get rid of that. This is really hard without a mouse.
Sorry.
Wait, what type of wizard am I?
Visionary?
What?
Okay. All right, Hector.
Illusion. That's what it is.
All right. I am going to provoke an attack of opportunity.
All right.
Help! I'm just a small child.
And I'm going to use Channel Divinity on...
18 to hit.
missed.
Okay. Man, what's your AC?
20.
Nice. Okay.
And I'm going to cast Channel Divinity Healing Word on
Me.
Gallium, which heals him for up to half his points plus 2.
All right.
That's
So-
a good heal.
So what does that look like? You running out of the way, provoking the attack, and then casting your healing.
So I ran to my left, and my shield's on my right hand, so I just kind of used the shield to just kind of block my route or whatever, and he just kind of swung at it and glanced off, and I have like one of those little wrist holders for my mace. So if I let go of it, it just dangles on my wrist,
Okay.
and then I turn around, and I cast like a I'm gonna say it looks helical, almost like a DNA strand
Yeah.
of yellow, and it just
Okay.
channels into him, healing him for
Gotcha.
I guess half your hit points
Plus 2.
plus 2.
That's
It's a big heal.
8.
I'm at 9.
Nice. Nice. Okay.
Of course, it won't help at all because you're still very, very squishy.
By the way, Hector, don't forget you have an extra 10 feet in your speed. I didn't know if you.
I didn't want to get out of range.
Okay.
That's good. All right, Otter.
Yes. What?
It's your turn.
Oh, God. What is my abilities to do here?
Cast spells.
Cast spells.
Corey, will you look on a sheet and help him out? Usually Dylan's.
Do you want to attack?
Yeah. Yes.
Hit him with the
He's
magic
Otter. He wants to
missile.
do as much damage as possible.
Otter,
This
help
It had to
me.
be those right
This
here.
hype man says he knows
Kill
where.
him. Destroy. Swag.
This hype. Yeah, you wanna go?
He says he knows where. I forget about his name.
Are you talking?
Rattler.
You forgot your own name.
Level 1
I've got
spells
so many
cost
names.
2 to cast, right? You already used two of your spell points casting Grease.
This is the most annoying noises.
Did it pick up well?
Oh yeah.
It's like barely. You barely even hear it over here. Like,
Yeah, but we can hear when you do it in the mic. It's noticeable.
Oh man, if I would have known you had that, that'd have been sweet.
Can you just point Dad in the direction of the damaging spells?
Yeah. I mean, magic.
You know what,
missile's
we
a
should,
damaging spell, but really we want
set
a
my dad up on
large
D&D
area
Beyond.
of
Oh,
that
yeah.
kind of spell.
For this weekend.
This one looks good.
Probably any of the spellcasters could probably use D&D Beyond. It's really easy to look up. I've been doing it.
I am.
You just type in the name and it pops up.
Nice.
What's the?
What happened to Dion? He must have went to the bathroom.
Thunder wave. What's that?
What?
You ready for
Thunder
this weekend?
wave.
Yeah.
Thunder Wave. It's a 15-foot cube.
I don't think I'm gonna get Summoner Wars in time
but you're
though.
not really-
I asked the person if
there's
she would
not
send
really
it Monday, and she's like,
anyone close by, so
no.
really,
Wednesday
just
probably at
go
the
away.
They
earliest.
may not even deliver on Tuesday. Do any sort of shipments because
go up to
it's
this
4th
guy
of
at the
July.
front
They can
door
ship
and
on Monday,
cast
though.
shocking
Well, yeah,
blast
but I just
on
don't
him.
know if.
No.
He's got metal armor, so you'll get advantage and no reaction for one turn.
Okay.
Alright, shocking grasp.
So you're moving toward. You storm out, and it's funny to watch you because even though the door was closed, like you just kind of like you like yank it, like the hinges. It kind of comes off the hinges a little bit, and you're this big menacing thing, and you cast shocking grasp. Is that what it is?
Yep.
Yeah, it's an attack. You get +5 and you have advantage because he's wearing metal armor.
So advantage is you get to roll 2 dice, 2 20-sided dice, and take the higher number.
Alright.
Wait, we get +5 damage on that?
+5 attack.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh,
Nat
critical
20.
hit.
Nice. Critical hit, you get to double your damage dice. So your normal damage dice would be
1d8. So it's 2d8.
yes.
+5.
No.
What was the +5 for?
Plus
2 is
5
attack. Is attack.
Modifier.
Yeah. So give him 2d8. There you
What
go,
is
Dan.
that? You just. what
And
do
do they have
what
no reaction for one turn if it's a critical hit? Does he get no reaction for 2 turns?
No.
Nice. 12.
12
12.
damage, and he can't react. Which is good because he might have killed you.
Damn. Come on. That thug's not that strong, is he?
He got Dion down to 1 health and 1 hit. We're a pretty squishy party.
Immediately upon stepping. It's just such a funny image.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to lure them back in the alley because I've got 2 spellcasters that are just standing there casting
Squishy.
spells
I'm
and are
out.
squishy.
I'm out this.
I'm almost dead.
I'm gone.
Have you gotten hit?
Yeah, he just did 11 damage to me.
Oh my gosh!
So
That's why I said
weak.
heal me.
Why are you going after little kids?
I don't know.
The
Jerk.
Southland slashes are brutal.
We're gonna have to call the ambush because our
I think
party's,
Chandler might actually
our
be a
party's
martyr.
about to die.
And Chandler, you're up.
Wait, where? Okay, if Dylan was here, where would he be in all of this?
He'd be
He
not
wasn't even
doing
here.
anything
He
right
was.
now. He's off.
He left the old Brown. He wasn't even here.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's sad.
He hasn't. He spent more time away from you guys than with you guys.
You know what you can do? You could probably. I know this is away from the game. You could probably get in a text role play with him as to what he was doing this whole time.
Figure something out. Yeah.
I'm gonna use sneak
Since
attack.
he's not with us anyway.
Because I had this really good plan to end one of the sessions. Because his Silver Fang is the name, and like end one of the sessions with them saying Silver Fang. I don't think it's gonna work. It's very disappointing.
I'm
Okay.
gonna use a sneak attack and stab him with my rapier.
All right. Sneak attack.
It says, if a conscious ally is within 5 feet.
10 feet.
5.
No,
Within.
within 5 feet. Within. No, guys.
He's within. He's
1
within
to
10.
5, like right
What?
there.
Well, if he reaches his arm over the line, and then my arm's over the other line.
Yeah, according to Madden,
Fine, I will do a regular attack then with my rapier.
All right, that sounds better.
24,
That's definitely a hit.
and I will also use Fury of the Small.
Ooh, nice. Extra 2 damage? Is that
Yeah.
what it is? Okay.
Or is it?
I thought it was 1 damage per level.
Yeah, so extra 2 damage. So I need a D8.
Dang, man, that's OP. It's
Oh,
OP.
nice.
13 damage.
solid.
Dude,
This
nice.
is for attacking a kid.
So, describe that attack. It does a lot of damage. Nearly kills him.
Nice.
What does that look like?
So I mean, he comes in and as he like swung his sword at me, and I just take my rapier and as he's like swinging over me, I jab him in the balls.
Oh, yeah. So you, what?
What? What?
You jab him in the balls? Really?
A rapier through the testicles. Just a testicle.
They call
you
in
know,
Old Brown. They call that the
shorter
shish
than him.
kebab.
Yeah.
So because it's a rapier,
Dick
it's very
kebab.
thin sword. So you actually manage to, you just penetrate the sack. There's no testicle damage, but it hurts into the groin.
And then he pulls out. He doesn't pull it out. He just kind of rips it away. Tears
And
the
this
scrot-
like blood
tears the
immediately
scrotum
starts just pouring out of
Ah,
it.
he
It's like,
pissed himself.
and he starts gagging because if you get hit really hard in the balls, like you get that.
I don't even
nauseous-
want to know what kind of reaction I would make if I got sliced in the testicles.
And then I'm going to use cunning action to disengage.
Oh, nice. And then move.
Yeah.
Perfect. Look at that. Nice job, Jason. There we go. Leotis. Oh,
OP.
it's the top of the round, and now you start to hear like some screams, like ah, not like ah, like charge. And now you don't see everyone because it's dark, but like you see and hear the clash of swords all around you now as the full-on attack has officially begun
All right.
From the slashers,
from the
which I guess 'cause of
slashers.
swords and stuff. So
Yeah.
okay.
All right, Leotis.
Jeez.
Just keep playing your
Do you
guitar,
know healing
whatever.
spells?
Huh?
Do you know healing spells?
I do.
Could I get some heals?
Are you within 60 feet of me?
Yes.
Just reach out the window.
I find
Yeah.
it so odd that as a cleric, I don't get any like healing cantrips.
According to
I think
Jason, you're within 5 feet.
I think it depends which divinity you
I
take.
chose healing divinity.
All right. It's only 1d4 plus 3. Cool with that?
Yeah, I mean, anything's...
4. So you get 7.
Nice.
Was that your whole turn?
Um,
And what is that spell? What spell was that?
it was just healing word. So I just I get like a little like.
All right, I feel better already. Gallium.
Oh, I'm gonna try and make my way.
No.
I'm just
Make your
joking.
way back to the right of the inn. Go behind the inn.
Okay, wait.
You
okay,
can't go the
okay,
front
so-
way.
so
You're too
this
soft.
way.
You're gonna die.
Don't hit the screen so hard.
There we go.
Okay, don't be an ass about it.
Now he's not going to be able to attack.
That's fine.
Actually, I'm
All right.
at 9 health. I don't think I want to attack.
Can you move this guy starts to charge to Otter?
Where's my mouse?
Uh-oh, do I have to attack again?
He's going to attack you. You guys, I don't know what happened, but how the squishy guys ended up by themselves.
Because I listen to Keo.
Well, I don't know why he stepped out. That wasn't part of the plan.
Yeah.
All right, and he swings his great axe. Like, you're going to get it, man. No, I'm sorry. 24 to hit.
Oh man.
Is that to me?
Yeah. Not 24 damage. 24 against your armor class.
Which is a hit.
That's a hit.
It's probably a hit.
What are you fronting?
That's your level 1 spell sheet.
It's a hit.
This
I think
dude,
you have the highest AC, Corey.
2.4 is about
11
to
damage.
croak.
He's still alive. He's
Kicking.
still alive.
Okay.
How much
good.
health does he have left?
3.
Thanks for healing me.
No problem.
You better get your ass
What
back
was
in the
that?
Got
fight.
6 spell points. Damn.
He's looking at the wrong one.
Yeah.
We gotta do my character sheet tonight. We keep forgetting.
We might level up after this fight.
Ooh,
Close, I
XD.
Could be close. Yeah. All right. Bugbear. Or not bugbear. Sorry. Ah, crap.
What?
the
There's
one-
a bugbear coming!
No. I reskinned the
Uh-huh.
bugbears, and the one across from Otter is gonna swing his axe. What's your armor class?
He's just looking for a
What?
TPK.
12.
Come on. Be easy.
13
All
to
right.
hit.
Um,
You're gonna go down here.
It's alright. I'll get you back up. buddy.
7 damage.
He's down.
All right. So you're now dead. You're unconscious and dying.
oh my God.
Well, is that he's a robot? What is that? Powering
Malfunctioning.
The
down.
leftover grease is squirting out. Little squirt.
And can you move this guy towards?
The guy that attacked me?
Yeah, move him towards Hector.
Right there?
Yes. And he's gonna attack Hector. Yeah. He missed. So he swings, and it just casually deflected off your shield at this point. But like as you're looking at him swing at you, like blood is still pouring from his groin area profusely.
His blood-
Hector, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna provoke like about 3 different attack opportunities. Actually, a lot more than that. I gotta get Otter up.
I could probably.
You can probably what?
He about to make something happen. Check it.
All he needs is one hit point to get back up.
I just feel like maybe I
I
could probably get him
cast
from the
a healing
door.
bolt, but I need to put my body on him. I need to get my body in there as a meat magnet.
Wait, do you have Thunderwave?
I mean, you gotta also think he's got 3 turns before he's done. Like before he's dead. Maybe you take out the guy that's I've tried to describe as really, really weak is the best way possible, and then move in. I don't know. It's your guys' call.
There's always Thunderwave.
The guy who knows it's on the ground and bleeding out.
It's OP. Miyamo Jeff. Jumapel Jeff. My name is Jeff.
It's still your turn, Corey.
Yeah, I know. Alright. I didn't know that spell was so good. good at healing.
He's about to make us something happen.
Here he goes.
This is the pop off. This is the Corey pop off special.
Maybe, yeah, and provoking attack of opportunities with 20 armor class may be the way to go.
And yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I can heal him from range. But it's my last spell that I can cast.
We'll just
And
take a quick nap after this.
Do you cast that with 2 bad guys right next to him?
Yeah. It's 1 attack of opportunity.
Okay.
What?
That's 2 more attack of opportunities.
No. You can only make attack of opportunity is a reaction. You only get 1 reaction per turn. So he's only going to be able to. You're only going to provoke 2 attack of opportunities.
Go for it.
All right. 1 hit. 22 into 17.
Okay.
All right. 15 damage.
The fuck?
You did max damage.
DJ's loving this.
I have 2 health
It's every
left.
DM's wet dream.
Try to save me.
Yeah.
All right. What would you like to do?
We are quickly falling apart.
Well, yeah, it's like you guys scattered as soon as possible.
Maybe we should call the ambush now.
Maybe Keo should actually get out there and fight.
Dude, I've been healing.
We should call the ambush.
Ambalam.
There-
The
there,
ambush is called, right?
Oh, did
Isn't
we?
that what the clashing of metal and the screaming was?
No.
That's
That was all swords. No, that was.
I said that was swords fighting, clanging. You can't see what's going on. The South Lane, and he asked, is that the main attack? The South Lane slashes are attacking now.
Like the South, they sent their scout group and now they're all coming in.
Have you ever watched Black Hawk Down?
Well, yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I
Yes.
didn't call it yet.
Very good
I would have
movie.
called it about
Very
2
good
turns
movie.
ago, but you said the clashing of metal and all that.
That was
so I
only
assume
1
that's what
turn
it
ago.
was. Well,
This is only turn 3.
all right. Well, yeah, we'll call it. We'll call it the
Are
ambush.
they close enough to be flanked from behind?
Like,
We're gonna have to call it anyway. We're gonna die.
I mean, we have to break a few eggs, make an omelet. You know what I'm saying?
Not our eggs. Not we break other eggs. Not our own eggs.
okay, we can milk a hen and get the eggs from them.
Are they far enough where they're going to be flanked by the other gangs?
Your ambush now that it is not nearly as powerful as it once was because the South Lane slashers are attacking. It's going to take another. We're halfway through turn 3. You're going to have to make it through turn 4 before the ambush comes and helps put away the rest of these guys.
So one
So we
turn
should
and
definitely
a
call
half.
it now then.
Yes.
I assume you've already called it.
We just have a turn in.
Corey just called
Yeah.
it. So Hector just called it. Attack! Please help!
Now, now, now!
Help! Ah!
So are you going to heal, Corey?
Who? Oh
War.
yeah,
Your
yeah.
dad?
Never
I gotta
changes.
heal him. I was just checking. All right, yeah, I'm gonna heal Otter.
1 million hit points.
All he needs is 1.
Wait,
He
no,
can get up and disengage.
What? I think I still have both my spells because I casted Sacred Flame and Guidance, which are both cantrips. I wouldn't have casted any other spells. Did I cast? Oh wait, no. Well, I casted Channel Divinity, which is a channeling spell,
Right.
which isn't a spell.
Right.
So I still have 2 spells.
Every round is a new round for everyone. Looking at his character sheet for the first time.
All right, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Otter,
Okay.
which is a touch spell, which heals him for 1d8 plus 7.
He busted out the wrench and went to town on you.
So I healed him 13 hit
Oh, what happened? I just woke up. What happened? I'm feeling. I saw the light. I saw the light.
All right, you're back up. And can you move this guy? He's going to start trying to he's going to try to chase after Galium down the back alley.
What is he
5,
thinking?
10,
I'm gonna
15,
destroy
20,
him.
Thank you,
25,
Hector.
He
Thank
can't-
you,
he
Hector.
Can't 1v1 the guy.
Thank you.
Otter, you're up.
Oh my God! I gotta
Cast-
go. I gotta hide.
No, we
hide.
need you to cast Burning Hands.
Can I do that?
Yes.
Cast burning
his arm,
hands.
his fingers start swirling around really fast.
Yeah, 3d6 plus 1d6. spell level fire damage, save halves, unattended flammable objects ignite.
So he has to make saving throw. They have to make saving
Yeah.
throws. What do they have to beat?
12.
13. Damn it. The third.
The big one fails,
All right, so you'll roll.
and the other one succeeds. So what? It's half damage on a success.
Yeah.
What's the damage?
3d6.
Wow.
Where's it? Where 3d6 plus 1d6 per spell level.
Okay. No,
Is that-
it's the 1d6 is if he uses it as a level 2 spell. He's using it as a level 1 spell because he doesn't have a level 2.
okay,
So
gotcha.
so it's 3d6. Give him 3d6.
3d6.
Come on, use your
Yeah.
best Vegas roll.
What do you do? Get the best one of these?
No,
you
all
take
of them.
You add it all
the damage.
together.
Nice. Very good.
14.
14 damage.
14. So the big guy takes the full 14, and the small guy takes the 7. All right, so describe what it looks like killing him and severely maiming him.
With the flaming hands or whatever
yeah,
there.
Burning hands.
The burning hands. Oh,
Little
it's just like
flamethrower coming out
it's
of
like
your
my
fist.
hands are like just hot like lava. So it just kind of, as I swoop my hand through it, it just kind of
No,
melts.
It's like a cone of fire.
Yeah,
A
it's
cone
like
of fire. Okay.
Fire out of your hands, kind of.
All right. It just
Like you like you're a
disintegrates.
flamethrower, basically.
It's just like it goes from a human with flesh to a skeleton, and then just ash.
Does it come out of your hand or what happens?
It
Is there
comes
a
out of my
robot?
hand. Just comes right out of a cylinder like
Like Iron Man style.
like iron. Yes, I'll take that one.
Yeah, and they just
Just-
exactly. Nice, Jason.
Almost like Blade. What was it?
No,
Blade
no,
Runner, where when you catch the vampire, he just kind of just explodes or something.
Just ashes.
Yeah, it's a 15-foot cone. So what's that? So 5, 10, 15. It goes. Oh dang.
I mean, if we do it the cone this way, 5, 10, 15.
Right, Mr. 5 feet.
5, 10, 15. It's off the map. It's everything. All right, Chandler.
Oh, yes. I'm going to take my crossbow and shoot the guy that is approaching me.
All right.
Where? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, let's get him. Get the children.
19.
That is a hit.
6 damage.
6 damage. We describe killing him.
Yeah. So I've already stabbed him once, and I imagine he's kind of like limping with one
Yes.
hand over
Yeah, his pride is.
his crotch.
Yeah,
um,
certainly.
So, and then I shoot the crossbow, and it goes through his eye.
I'll get you. Blood just. And he dies.
And then I was like, make my signal like, all right, kids, pick his body out, or pick the body.
And like kids out of like the shadows. They find like barely anything, and by the time they're like rats, they just like all jump on him. And the time they leave, he's just like just a naked body. They took everything off of him.
Yes.
Ew.
All right, Leotis. Top of the round. You got to survive this round.
Still in the end.
This guy. So this guy. Does he look like he's been like injured at all?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm using vicious mockery on him.
Can you
It's
see
just
him through the
mock.
window? Is there a window there?
I may assume there was. I see him run by, right?
There's a window.
Sure.
Oh, you want me
There's
to
a
roll
window.
for something?
No. To roll to see if there's a window there?
No, to see if I perceived him going by.
Can't you just
But-
move and position yourself? By
No, no, he doesn't want to put himself in any danger whatsoever.
That's fine. I'll just. There we go.
That's a 10, according to Jason.
There. I should be able to see him, right? Oh,
I mean,
come
we'll
on,
assume there's a
Jesus.
window there. Okay.
You said there are windows all around.
Okay, go. Just roll.
Okay, so I'm doing vicious mockery. Just telling him that I don't know. I'm gonna attack his bald head because he looks bald. I'm gonna.
He's got a very misshapen head, too.
Yeah,
Look at it.
I'm gonna make fun of him. I'm just gonna tell him it's like, man, I know why he joined a gang.
All right. They have to make a saving throw.
They have to make a wisdom saving throw.
What does he have to beat? He didn't. He didn't.
Okay. And it's 1d4 psychic damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack.
Ooh, nice.
Oh wait, you know what? I don't know. Did you miss that guy's turn that killed us both? The guy when I remember when he did the shock and grasp.
2
The
damage.
guy, the big guy, missed his
damn.
next turn. Did he miss his next
No,
turn?
he missed. He didn't have a reaction.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I just got
There's only 2
saved.
damage, but he has disadvantage.
Corey
now.
had to heal me.
On his next turn.
Yeah, his next turn has disadvantage.
Okay.
Or next attack in general.
Did water
Okay.
get hot?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Didn't take long at all.
Gallium. Yeah.
I-
So it's like, hey, who said that? And he's hurt emotionally.
I,
at each level.
I hear him roasting him, so I kind of like hop out and then
Oh,
mess him up,
Just right up to him.
with the shocking grass.
Okay.
Oh, you're going for shocking grasp?
Yeah. Do I have to roll for that? Sure. Oh my god.
Just learning.
What'd you hit?
I'm not sure.
You
Do I
get
add the-
advantage
do I-
because he has mental armor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Oh yeah. And
And you get +5. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
What'd you roll? What was the first thing you rolled? 8?
13 is
No.
what I got.
So it's more like a static
I don't know why I
electricity
even
shock.
bothered saving you if you're just gonna run right back in.
Look,
Couldn't
here we
think
go.
of it,
Hey
dude.
Corey, remember when I got on to Riley about his bad dice rolls?
Yeah.
It's just his dice rolls, Corey. He can't do anything.
That was bad play right there. You're a wizard, and this guy is a big, heavy fighter. You have no support but a guy that's hiding in the tavern.
I've given a lot of support.
All right, so the hype man over here is gonna attack Hector. Watching it, he just
Come on,
watched
Hector. I got your back.
he just watched his friend be incinerated, and now it's more out of fear. So he has disadvantage because he's just like in total fear now
And pain.
and pain. He missed. So his great axe swings, and he's weak at this point. So your shield just throws him off casually. And
But it hurt. Blocked it.
Hector, it's your turn.
I'm casting Cure Wounds on myself,
Okay.
which will heal me 1d8 plus 7, I think, again. 1d8 plus my modifier plus 2.
Okay.
7.
7.
So 1d8 plus 7. 9.
9 damage? Oh,
No,
9
9
heal. Okay. So
healing,
heal-
which I have 2 health, so I have 11 health left now.
okay. So, the big guy who just had his feelings hurt looks through the window and just like he raises his morning star and just tries to smash through the window and hit Leotis.
Oh.
He's got cover.
No, he
Would
doesn't.
that be not be cover?
No, it's just a glass window. It's
How big are these windows?
well, I don't know. You're the one who managed to see him run all the way through. You tell me how big the windows
Of
are.
course I'm going to see somebody running by.
It's like a little people.
Just the guy, yeah.
Oh, he got a nat 1. So he actually
His feelings are so hurt.
he smashes the window and cuts himself for 2 damage on the glass. Just like ah!
Do I get a reaction to this?
All right, Otter 3.14. You're up.
All right.
You can cast a cantrip on this guy, like Firebolt, and be alright.
Firebolt on him.
Just a damaging cantrip or something.
He's right here.
Yeah, you could do
Flammable.
you could do the cold attack too. Or no, well, he's not wearing metal armor. Is this guy wearing metal armor?
They all are.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and cast Shock and Grasp then.
All right. Shocking grasp again.
Yeah, and you get advantage on it. So roll 2 20-sided dice.
Another one there.
That's
16.
21.
That's a
21 to
hit.
hit.
All right, what's the damage?
1d8.
1d8.
That was right there.
Oh.
What?
Got a 1.
All right, so again, more like static, more than a full.
He like rubbed his feet.
Well, what happened is because you've been down already this combat, your sensors are a little off, and so you thought you were building up this big charge, and really it's like when your phone gets really old and the battery says it's 100%, but it's really like 1%, and you hit him, and it's like ah, ow, more than anything. And so now it is Chandler's turn.
Oh God. Just
Do I
pissed
have
him
line
off.
of sight?
No.
Not
No.
bad.
You
This
get
is-
broken by the corner.
What?
You can just move. That's not 5 feet either. There.
I'm
That's
gonna
so hard.
shoot him with my crossbow.
And you get a stealth attack.
There's no one within 5 feet of me.
No, it's 5 feet of the enemy.
Oh. Sneak attack. 17.
That is it.
I think it's a 1d6 plus. What is the?
1d6 for sneak attack.
Oh, so 2d6. 6. 10. 13 damage.
13.
Yeah, Sherry.
All right. So these two are battling back and forth, like more like sword, axe and shield and deflects him, and he manages to parry Hector's shield away out of the way, and he goes to raise it, and then a crossbow bolt just and he dies.
And then I yell to Hector, I'll send you my bill in the morning.
Leotis, a brave Leotis.
Bravely bold Sir Robin.
Seeing that he's just actually been injured, I'm just gonna take this is the only time I'm gonna probably attack this time. I'm gonna draw my rapier
All right,
and I'm gonna take a stab at him.
all right.
Oh yes, that is 23
That
to
is a
hit.
hit.
Ooh.
So you're like,
Yeah, the feels like that. But, all right, 1d8 plus 2. Come on, 3 damage. 3 damage.
3. See, the problem is these guys are getting like big numbers on their damage, and you guys are getting like,
Wasn't I the end of the round?
yeah.
Doesn't that mean
You're right. You're right.
the cavalry came?
Where's like your electronics one? Check out.
Yeah, I mean, here's what we can do. You can either have the cavalry come in and save you and finish the fight, and you will get less experience, or you can finish this guy off by yourself. What's wrong, Jason?
Nothing.
There's only 5 minutes left. I wouldn't do anything else anyway.
Yeah, let's do that.
Well, I mean, like thematically, they're there.
Yeah, thematically, they're kicking they're like stabbing dead bodies at this point. They're like, ah! And they're getting kind of rambunctious. They're like taking the bodies, like Black Hawk down and like dragging them away. Like, yeah, we got him. This is like a big victory for them in their eyes. And for you guys, you know a lot better than what's going on right now. And then, Galium, your turn.
Guess we're going for another shocking grasp.
Here we go.
All right. Mother of
Please kill him.
Thank God.
What'd you get?
Nat 20.
Oh, double
Yes.
damage.
All right. Was D8. All right. 15 damage.
15
Nice.
damage. Nice job. So
Thank you.
his hair starts to fall out.
Wait,
for-
what hair?
Oh, well, okay, it's just a piece, but his hair,
His beard.
whatever, it just all falls out. He's like, ah, and he's like shaking violently. He's like, ugh, and you can see him like trying to hold back vomit at this point. He's not dead, but he's crippled severely at this point.
Mentally.
You can see like his left arm kind of drops to the ground.
Nice.
Basically, except for falling on the ground, he's basically done.
Except he-
Otter.
Can probably get one more attack in.
Otter.
Oh wait, no,
I kick
sorry,
him.
sorry, that was Galium. It is Hector's turn.
That's about all brand new stuff, isn't it?
Hector.
Yeah,
If
we had the net
alright,
stream
so
system
there's
there,
no
and
one
it was just
plus 5,
basically
10, 15, 20,
nobody's
25,
really
30.
supporting it. It kind of went bankrupt or whatever.
And I'm going to swing at him with my mace.
All right.
With the kind of supported control 4 or whatever, then you kind of use some of the
Yes.
existing infrastructure.
All right. So he swings. He turns around, deflects it right at the last minute, and now it's his turn.
This guy's getting attacked from all angles. He's just gonna come through and probably just smash my head.
That's exactly what it's gonna do. He's very sensitive.
Apparently. As the last ditch effort, I tell
22
him,
to
just
hit.
kidding. Does that give him disadvantage?
22 to hit.
Jesus. Yeah, obviously.
Doesn't he have disadvantage?
No, he
No, that was
lost.
only that one turn.
6, 7, 9 damage to you. Just You protect your loot, though. That's the most important thing.
Of course, it's on my deck.
And then, guess
Is it
Otter.
9 damage?
Yes. Otter is probably couldn't use a spell that could attack any of you anyway.
Yeah.
Chandler.
Do I have line of sight through the windows? 'Cause
I
there's-
will. You know what? I will give you disadvantage,
Yes.
and we'll just see what happens.
Please don't hit me.
I hope you get a nat one.
Don't get it out.
11,
16
16.
and 24.
That is a hit. That is a hit. That is impressive.
I imagine like in slow motion breaking through the glass.
Like a
Whizzing
snipe-
right
what is
past
it, elite
his
sniper,
ear.
or sniper elite or whatever, where you actually see when you shoot them, it goes inside their body and shows their brains and stuff. Yeah.
9 damage.
And describe the kill.
So yeah, like I see through the windows that are really big, and it shatters the first window and it like whizzes past Leotis' ear.
It does not, and the first one, it doesn't throw off the trajectory one bit.
No. Actually, no, he takes that into account with his crossbow. And he's like, okay, it's going to hit here at this angle. Does some quick calculations.
for him for like 3 seconds.
Yeah, because he's really smart, so he's able to do that.
Get out of whack.
And he's dead. Nice. That was actually a really close battle, guys. I enjoyed that.
That was a good one.
All right, join us next week. We have Guys Weekend, but they don't. So. Join us next week as we continue to fight against the South Lane Slashers.